Folks and modelers, I'm back for part 4 on the USS Intrepid CV-11 or CV-11 from Trumpeter at 1/350 scale. So I do have some progress since my last update 3 weeks ago, and I thought I'd bring you some update. It's sort of halfway at the moment, but still it's been 3 weeks, so I better bring you one update before it gets too long. So as you can see, I have painted the top deck. I primered it black, painted the tire black and number 35, and then I gloss coated it. So this is actually ready for decal. So that is one thing I have done. And the second thing, just before we take a look in the hangar bay, because I have done the LED on the overhead. So just before we open it up, I want to show you something on the island. Since I've been cutting up parts to clean it up, I noticed this piece here is actually warped this way. So this will not fit to this part here. It can fit if you really press it, but if you have built the island and if you were to actually push this in, it's going to be very difficult. So how to resolve this? Basically, I just measured here and cut up a piece of plastic card, and I will glue this in when I built the island. So once it's in, basically the shape is back to normal, and it will fit in nicely to this area. It's not too tight, not too loose. So I think after the entire island has been built, it'll be easy to just put this here like that. So that's how I will resolve this warpage issue on the island. Okay, now let's take a look at the LED. I will open up this top deck here. I'm just gonna put it aside. Okay, so this is how I have done the LED. So this time I have done 4 rows instead of 2. This is, I think, more of a learning curve because for the Kitty Hawk I did a single strip, then Enterprise I did 2 double strip. So now I realize that there's more space areas, and with the longer LED strip I'm able to do 4 rows, which will be brighter. So let me just light this up just before I take this out to show you how I've done the LED arrangements. So I'm gonna try to pick up the hull here to show you the hangar bay. So basically, it's very bright this time, and from this side you're not really able to see the LEDs. It's actually covered with the ribs. Maybe some area it does show. And the good thing about this ship is since there are all these smaller doors, so basically the light shines through all the doors if you open them up. And okay, so for this area here, for this elevator deck, I have basically you are able to see some light on this side, and for this side here I plan to stick this in here, so there is some light over this side. So that's how I'm going to do it. And over here you can see there's two blank. This is some miscalculations. Initially I thought I run this like up to back here, but then I realized that over here I didn't open up the holes, and I needed this to have more light on this side, so I opened up two more holes here and ended up having to sacrifice this stern area. Otherwise it wouldn't be long enough. And let me just try to move to the other side here. Okay, so from the other door well, I think the LED is still not visible. So that's how it's gonna look like. Okay, so now let me take this piece out, this overhead out, and okay, so this is how I've done the entire arrangements. So that's that blank, two blank LEDs there. So I needed it to be here. So this is too bright, so I'm gonna switch it off. Okay, so this is not finished, it's not complete yet. I will still put lots of beams, vertically and horizontally. And I know what you're thinking. This thing might look a bit strange. These are actually hose reels from the USS Enterprise, leftover parts. I tried to stick it, on the LED hole, but it was too dim, so I had to put a little bit to the sideways. So it's actually supposed to depict that, those are the lights, but it's not really on the LED. Maybe you can let me know your opinion. Maybe it looks a bit strange, but of course I can still take it out. But I think maybe it doesn't matter so much, since it's not gonna be so visible from the door wells anyway. Just looks like something is there. And this time I'm using some solder wires to depict some cable pipings on the overhead, because it's easy to bend. And maybe I should put more. I'll try to detail up a little bit more, on this surface here, just to make it look busy. I've seen the video from Francis. He was in New York visiting this museum ship. Basically there are a lot of beams running vertically and horizontally, and to do that exactly would be not possible, well, at least not for me. So this is how I would just imagine up this area. So for here, in my previous video I've shown you that I put this to draw a line to cut this up so that this thing can go in, and I've actually put some holes here so that the light can shine down, shine through the holes. I think I forgot to show you, but it's not really like a very bright kind of light, and I'm not sure if that if those the walls there have lights on the real ship. But let me just show you here. It does look something like that. Little bit of light, you know, coming out from these holes. Basically this LED will, yeah. So there are some lights there. So these, I think these lights are not so useful because it's not gonna shine through this wall unless I make holes over here. But I think too many holes would be a bit strange. So this is how that light will shine. So, you know, once the deck is, the elevator deck is there with an aircraft, I think it should look okay. And this one more light will shine like that, just on one side. So this is how, yeah, I will do the LED this time. And I think after this I will continue working on this overhead, and also the walls, which I know it will take quite some time to do the walls. Yeah. And I will also try to do decal on the deck. Basically from the video from Francis, I've seen there's like a lot of huge pipings on the walls. So maybe I can use solder wires to do those kind of pipings on these walls here. Not gonna be easy, I believe. Yeah, so this ship is a bit different from, you know, like the Enterprise or Nimitz. It's a bit old. Maybe the design is very rough with a lot of pipings sticking out, ventilation pipings, you know. So I think that's about it for my update this time. If you have anything to ask me, please do. I can explain to you. For these three big pieces, I have connected them with this piece here. I just super glued, and it's holding it up. Of course, this piece will be a bit flimsy, but yeah, but I think it's okay. It's holding up. So I will continue working on this and do the walls and do the decals on the deck. So yeah, a lot of things to do. So I guess this is all for now. I hope you like this video, and as usual, happy modeling, and cheers for now. Goodbye.